I got started by going to do T-ball as an umpire. And while I was there, one of the umpires that I was calling with said, why don't you come call high school ball with us? And I thought, well, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it right, and I want to learn how to do it. So I called Greg Brewer, and I found out that there was a softball camp coming up. So I went to that, and I had such good training and learned so much, I decided I would try and do that for volleyball too. The moments I remember the most is I was calling a USA volleyball match, and I was calling the Puerto Rican team and a USA team. We were at the end of the match, and the Puerto Rican coach is yelling something at me, and so I'm having to listen to the interpreter. And then I turn and I have to get a sub in for the Kentucky team, and the coach comes and runs over with his sub and starts hugging on me. And I said, Coach, you can't touch me. And he said, I'm so excited, this is the first time we've ever beat the Puerto Rican team. And I said, but you still can't touch me. And all I thought was, well, my volleyball career's over with, because I had TVs going and my Raiders. So that was probably one of the most memorable. I would say what has really, truly touched my heart in softball and volleyball, I had a parent come up to me after a game as I was walking to my car and said, I don't know if you remember, but when my daughter was playing softball in she was 6 or 7 years old, and she was pitching and had an awful game that day. After the game, you said something to her that she never forgot, was that you told her not to give up, that she had a God-given talent. She never forgot that. She said tonight was her last high school softball game, and she's going on a full ride in softball. That meant a lot. In softball, it'd have to be Bill Galden. He's getting an award, and it means a lot to be inducted while he's being inducted too. But he took me under his wing in softball and taught me everything I know. And I'd say Jeff Madeira, Terry Dudley. In volleyball, it'd have to be Apple Criticorn and Myra Miles. They did the same thing. They took me under their wing and taught me everything I know, and that's the reason I'm the person I am today in officiating. I couldn't do this if it weren't for the great support of my family. I've missed a lot of family functions, and they've never complained once. They're always there cheering me on. I know that when they go to matches, somebody will ask, well, who are you cheering for? And they will say, well, I'm cheering for the official. Or my biggest fan is my brother-in-law, Monty, and he will keep me humble by yelling, I've got a seeing eye dog that you can use, or a pair of glasses. As a first-year official, I would tell them to go to camps. You learn more at camps by getting a mentor that can show you the ropes. You get different instruction from different areas of the state when you go to a state camp. And then find somebody that you truly trust that will tell you how certain situations are and how to handle certain situations. I think that first-year officials really need to find somebody that they trust. Being selected is a huge honor, and I'm very humbled by it. But I have to say that this is for all the officials that I come in contact with, because without them and their support and prodding to do better, it's made me a better official.